welcome to episode 123 of Out of Wenger's Shadow on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two matches for you. We're away to Manchester City and then at home to Arsenal, both in the Premier League. And as you can see, we have got off to a winning start in the league, beating Southampton by 3-1. So let's see if we can keep that going. And the team to face Manchester City is coming up. Okay, here is the team to face Manchester City, and it is Garcia in goal, back four of Lucic, Maicon, Van Zijtveld and Naldinho. Requena behind Diaz and Demar Horton in midfield. Andrich on the left, Marcelinho on the right, and Van Persie up front. So we'll submit the team and then go. Okay, my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match we'll do well. We did play rather well last time, so I'll agree with him. Let's point the finger and go with that. And let's get into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. As much as it might be a cliche, is the first goal all important? Yeah, it's going to be close, so I agree. It will be more important. It's Derby Day. How much do you look forward to taking on your rivals? It's the game you mark down on your calendar. How the squad feeling? What's the sense you get of the mood? We've got a good bunch of players. We're confident. So let's get out there and prove that. And the league table is there. It is a battle of the top two as it stands. So the winner will come out top of the league at the end of this match. And the first highlight is a Manchester City highlight. It's Blom with the corner. It's played back to the edge of the area. And the shot's deflected. And Ali Berger has given Manchester City the lead. It is Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. And that is not the start we were looking for. We need to demand more. And we need a response pretty quickly from here. But we're not getting one. So let's... In fact, Maicon now to Diaz. Demar Horton plays it out to the right. Marcelinho into the area. Cuts inside. And his shot is deflected into the arms of Ratkovic in the City goal. So we are looking like we're going to go in at half-time, a goal down. And we haven't actually had a shot on target in this first half at all yet, which is depressing. But we've got one more chance. Van Persie's free kick, and he scores. It is Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1. So City will be furious because it was beyond the 2 minutes of added time that had been signalled. But half time it is level. Let's go in the dressing room. Slightly subpar in the first half. Yeah, do it for the fans. Why not? And in terms of changes, Andrich is tired. So we'll get him off. We'll bring on Dolce. And I'll also take off Lucic and bring on Mohamed Cham. And let's get out there for the second half and see if we can turn 1 point into 3. So far 2 shots on target each. But Manchester City with the better XG. And it is another City corner. Blom to Juninho. And the cross comes in. The header from Nash is over the top. And the highlight comes to an end. Maicon with a Liverpool free kick. Plays it forward for Marcelinho on the right. Pulls it back to Demar Horton. And Ratkovic pulls off a great save. So we'll have a corner, which Van Persie will take. Ball into the box. Header away. Diaz down to Van Persie. And he is offside. So Marcelinho needs to come off. And we'll bring on Cavalcanti on the right. So Naldinho down the line, and nobody had read it. Juninho for City. Dominguez back to the goalkeeper. Ratkovic to Dominguez. And Schimmel finds Demirhan. He's lost out to Dolce, who has in turn lost the ball himself. Demirhan to Dominguez. Kuipers to Delati. And it's on to Schimmel. City on the attack. And Ali Berger has done it again. And the scoreboard says Manchester City 2, Liverpool 1. It is being checked for an offside. And it is offside. It remains 1-1. So we're going to make a couple more changes now. And we're going to take Requena off and bring on Pockney. And also we'll take off Naldinho, the right back, and bring on Jan Marek. And we'll confirm that. So we will encourage the boys. We're doing all right. It is 1-1. We're in the last 10 minutes. Juninho's throw-in. And Watiao takes over. Cuts in field. Hits the shot. And it's well off target. 5 minutes left or thereabouts. And Dolce finds Cham to Maicon. Cham again on to Diaz. Back to Maicon. And we've lost the ball. Blom is on the attack. Ramirez. Juninho chips it forward. And Ernesto Ramirez heads it into the back of the net. But is it offside? I don't think so. And the VAR verdict is that unfortunately I'm right and Manchester City have got the lead. So now we might as well go attacking. We'll demand more. And it is Maicon to Diaz onto Horton. Long ball forward. Cavalcanti chases his own flick on. Crosses it in. It's cleared. Watiao to Juninho. Plays it forward for Storgard. And Berger loses the ball. Cavalcanti to Horton. Pockney gives it straight to Blom. And his shot is over the bar. We've got a couple of minutes left. And we're probably going down to a defeat. And that is full time. Manchester City 2. Liverpool 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time it's a home Premier League game against Arsenal. Team for this one: Garcia in goal, back four is Lucic, Van Zijtveld, Maicon and Naldinho. Requena behind Demar Horton and Dolce in midfield. Andrich on the left, Jan Cavalcanti on the right, Van Persie up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks we're favourites and should be winning this comfortably. We're playing Arsenal. I disagree with him. What am I going to say? Let's go with the home advantage one. And we'll do it with pump fists. And let's go. So, can we have an insight into how you might approach the game? We've got plenty of respect, but we fancy our chances. Edgar Diaz misses out due to injury. How much of an absence will he be? As football injuries happen. Do I get along well with Ruben Alves? There's mutual respect. So let's get out there and see if we can grab a win. And we absolutely need to. And it is Van Persie with a free kick. And Alexander Andrich has headed it into the back of the net. But is he offside? No, the goal is given. It is Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. So we're going to go above the Arsenal. In fact, we don't. We go immediately below them in the table. And Naldinho down the right finds Cavalcanti, who's going to need some help from there. Plays it into Dolce. Cavalcanti. The shot is deflected. Demar Horton is taken out by Thiago. And the highlight comes to an end. Naldinho with a throw-in. Dolce. Naldinho to Cavalcanti. Naldinho. Cavalcanti to Requena. Out to Andrich. Lucic to Requena. His shot charged down. Maicon wins the header. Naldinho still going down the right. Crosses it in. The header is palmed away. And Arsenal bring it clear. And Anmaki. And the highlight comes to an end. We have absolutely flown out of the traps in the opening 20 minutes. It is only 1-0 though. And we are behind Arsenal by just a solitary goal on goal difference. So if we can make it 2-0, we will climb above them in the league. And it is Naldinho with a throw-in. Jan Cavalcanti. Naldinho to Maicon. Finds Van Zijtveld. Demar Horton to Lucic on the left. He's got nobody ahead of him, so he's got to do it all himself. Gets the cross in, which is headed away. Naldinho into Horton. Clipped in for Cavalcanti. And Andrich heads it home. Is Cavalcanti offside though? It is being reviewed. And the goal's given. We are 2-0 up and we will go above Arsenal. Cavalcanti now down the right. Bursting past his man. Crosses it into the box. It's headed away. Requena to Horton. Andrich. Back to Requena. Horton shoots. And it hits the post. And it's cleared for a throw-in. Which Naldinho will take. But the highlight comes to an end. And we resume with a corner. Van Persie. So left-footed in-swinger. The header is over the top from Maicon, I think. And the highlight comes to an end. So we're going to go in at half-time with a very much deserved 2-0 lead. So let's give some words of encouragement. Happy, keep it up. And I'm not going to make any changes at half-time. I don't think any are needed. So let's praise the boys. We're playing well. Long may that continue. Arsenal yet to have a shot on target. And as long as that continues, I'll be a very happy manager. So coming up to the last 20 minutes, we've still not had a highlight yet in the second half. Cavalcanti needs to come off, as does Andrich. So we'll make those two changes now. So Cavalcanti for Marcelinho. Andrich. I'm going to have to move Lucic forward. In fact, no, he needs to come off as well. We will move Clayton Dolce forward. And Andrich then will be replaced by Matt Manley. And I'll also take Lucic off and bring on Mohamed Cham. And I think that will do at this stage. So we'll confirm those changes, restart the match. And we're into the last 15 minutes. Requena needs to come off. So we'll pause it there. 7 minutes to go. Requena off. And Pockney on. And the final change is going to be the right back Naldinho, to be replaced by Jan Marek, as Matt Manley comes forward, finds Marcelinho on the right. He's breaking forward, it's into the box, and we've got a penalty. So let's make sure it's Van Persie taking it. If we can't change it. So it is whoever it is taking it. And it is Demar Horton. And he's missed it. Lara with the save against his old club. And it's Van Persie with the corner. Into the box. Cham beaten in the air. It's cleared as far as Marcelinho. Keeps it in. Can he get the cross in? He doesn't. He turns round and Jan Marek doesn't get the opportunity to cross it. Riarola's cross in for Arsenal. Cleared as far as Bryant, who is able to find Riarola. Silva plays it back to Augusto. Bursting forward, shoots from range. And that's close, but not close enough for Arsenal. And we are into 7 minutes of added time. And there's your full-time whistle. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 0. I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the first look of the season at the fledgling Premier League table then. And as you can see, with 3 games gone, 2 wins and 1 defeat, leaves us in 7th place on 6 points. 3 adrift of league leaders Chelsea and Manchester City. So let's have a look now at when we might come back. And I think what I'm going to do is bring you back at the end of October and show you the away game against Manchester United and the home game against Tottenham. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.